Hello guys, you're welcome once again to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much guys. Today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you how to perfectly cut and sew a kimono apron dress. So for the kimono apron dress, what you're going to need just 1 yard of fabric and your tape measure, the scissors, your ruler to make straight lines, and your chalk or maybe your biro or your pencil, whatever marking instrument you want to use. So once you're done with that, the next thing now to do in cutting this kimono apron dress, you're going to be cutting our shoulder. Now for me, my shoulder is 15 inches. So this is my shoulder here, 15 inches. So that is all what I'm going to be using. So from these 15 inches now, I'm going to be removing 1 inch. It's going to serve as my sewing allowance. To make it very easy and simple for you, whatever your shoulder is, mark it and then mark it down to the length of your fabric. So me, for this kimono apron dress, I want to use the total length of this Ankara fabric. That's what I want to use. So whatever measurements you have for your shoulder is what I'm going to use for the entire fabric. I told you my shoulder is 15 inches. That is what I am just marking here. I am marking that 15 inches straight down. No bust measurement, no waist measurement, no hip measurement. You can see that I'm doing now. Whatever you have for your shoulder measurement is what you're going to measure all through. So that is it, which is 15 inches that I have for my shoulder is what I have measured all through. So I'm going to just be cutting that out. So now this is what I have. This is my front and this is the back. So now what I'm going on to do now, I want to cut out the neck. To fold it into two, the way I did it like this. So for my neck now, I'm going to be coming down by 3.5 inches. And I'm going to be coming here by 3 inches. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to rule out, I'm going to mark out that area. So that is for my neck. And I'm going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I'm going to connect that 1 inch to that neck design, to that neck. So I'm just going to cut that out. So I've cut out the shoulder slope there. So this is for the front neck. I want to divide this into two because my back neck is going to be different from what I have on the front neck. So I have 3 inches by 3.5 inches here by 3 inches there, because I don't want the neck to be too wide. I'm going to do the same thing for the back. So for the back, I'm just going to come down by 1 inch at the back, and I'm going to come in by 3 inches here also, and I'm just going to mark that out like so. So once I'm done with that, now I'm just going ahead to cut out the neck for the back. There's no need for you adding zipper, allowance or whatever to it. So for the front neck line now, I'm just going to cut this out also. This is what I have. What I'm going to do next, I'm just going to go right to my sewing machine, and I'm just going to sew this in with 1 inch. So I'm just going to be folding. I'm going to go back to my sewing machine now, and I'm going to fold this in by just 1 inch. I'm just going to fold it in by 1 inch like this, and I'm going to sew it down like this. So when I'm done with that part, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come to this neckline. I'm going to be joining the shoulders by 1/2 inch. So once I'm done joining the shoulder, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use my bias tape to fold in this neckline. All right, to this hem area, and I'm going to fold this hem area by 2 inches. I'm going to fold it in by 1/2 inch this way, I'm just going to sew that down. Once you're done sewing that, once I'm done with sewing of all those areas that I showed to you, then I'm just going to come here now and I'm going to mark my waistline, which is 16 inches. I'm going to mark my waistline, which is 16 inches for both sides. Once I mark that, I'm going to take this strap that I cut off from the side earlier. I'm going to bring this out, this strap. I'm going to measure 20 inches. Depending on how long you want your strap to be. For me, so depending on how long or how short you want the strap to be, because I'm going to be using the strap to tie this, to tie it together to your waist, along your waist area. Okay, so this strap now is going to serve as the one for the front. So I'm just going to go ahead to my sewing machine and I'm going to fold it in like so. 1, 2, and then 3, and I'm going to sew along this line. So you can see now I have 4 straps in all. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these 4 straps are what I'm going to be joining to this point. So once I'm done with that, once you turn in your strap like the way I showed you the other time, like so. So once I'm done sewing this, once I join the shoulder, then I'm going to be folding in 1 inch. Earlier, I'm going to be folding in 1 inch allowance into it like this. So once I'm done folding, so for the strap, once I've folded the strap this way and I have sewn it down on my sewing machine, I am just going to attach it like this. Okay, it's not going to get to this tip of the clothes. I'm going to sew it like this and I'm going to reverse it like this. This makes for the strap. Do this for the sides, for all the 4 sides on your waist area. Okay, I'm going to do this for this. Then I'm going to come to this area also for the other side. You know, after I've sewn this by 1 inch, as I told you earlier, 1 inch, and then I'm going to take my strap, fold into 3 like this, and then I'm going to come here. I want you to pay attention to how I'm going to attach this strap. I'm going to attach it like this to get to this tip. Once I attach it like that, I'm going to bring it back like this. I'm going to bring it back like so, and I'm going to stitch it also, so that once I'm done, I'm going to have something like this. This is how it's going to come out to be once I'm done sewing. Okay, that is all for this kimono apron. That's all you need to do. That is all about the cutting and the sewing of this apron dress.